The power of pain is the most underestimated force in the world. Yet it is the very thing that shapes legends, warriors, and the strongest souls to ever walk this earth. Pain is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. When you feel pain, it is life telling you that something must change, that you must evolve. The world is not soft. It does not care about your feelings, your tears, or your excuses. It only respects results, and results are born through suffering. Every scar on your body, every sleepless night, every moment you felt like breaking down, these are not signs of weakness. They are proof that you are still standing, still fighting, still breathing. Pain builds character. It tears apart the weaker version of you and forces you to become someone stronger, someone unshakable. Look at any great warrior, any hero in history or fiction. Goku pushing past his limits, Eren Yeager embracing the rage of his losses, Rock Lee fighting. Even when everyone said he couldn't, they all had one thing in common. They endured pain. Pain is the fire that forges steel. Without it, you remain soft, fragile, and unprepared for the battles of life. When you run from pain, you run from growth. When you hide from discomfort, you hide from the version of yourself that is capable of greatness. Do you think muscles grow without pain? Do you think dreams become reality without sleepless nights and endless struggle? It is in the darkest moments, when the world is crushing you, when everyone doubts you, when you feel like giving up, that is when true warriors are born. Pain humbles you. It strips away your ego, your arrogance, and leaves behind only the truth. The truth that you are either strong enough to rise or weak enough to break. The choice is yours. Most people fear pain because they see it as punishment, but champions see it as preparation. The most dangerous version of you will only emerge after you've walked through hell and refused to kneel. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every failure is not the end. It is a test. Pain asks you one question: how badly do you want it? If you can answer with action instead of words, nothing can stop you. When your body screams stop, your mind must whisper louder. Keep going. When life knocks you down, rise again. Because every time you stand up, you become harder to defeat. Pain will either destroy you or transform you. It is the same fire that melts butter but hardens steel. So become steel. Embrace the suffering. Let it fuel you. Let it sharpen you until there is nothing left of the weak, afraid version of you. Remember, comfort is the enemy of growth, and pain is the birthplace of power. The world doesn't need another average soul hiding from struggle. It needs warriors. It needs people who are willing to carry the weight of their pain and use it to become unstoppable. The next time you feel like quitting, the next time the weight feels unbearable, remind yourself, this pain is temporary, but the strength it builds will last forever. Suffer now, so you can live the rest of your life as a conqueror. Don't run from pain. Master it, because when you master pain, you master yourself. And when you master yourself, you become limitless. When you truly understand the power of pain, you stop seeing it as a curse and start seeing it as a blessing in disguise. Pain is a signal that you are alive, that you are pushing beyond the limits that most people are too afraid to touch. Every second you endure it, you are building a version of yourself that your past self could only dream of becoming. Think of a diamond. It is nothing but a piece of coal until it faces extreme pressure and heat. Without that pressure, it remains ordinary, worthless, and forgotten. The same applies to you. Without pain, you remain average, hidden in the crowd. But with pain, you are forged into something rare, valuable, and unbreakable. Most people spend their lives chasing comfort, avoiding challenges, and running from hardship, never realizing that comfort is a slow death. Comfort will destroy you far more than pain ever will, because it convinces you to stay small, to stay safe, to stay the same. Pain, on the other hand, forces growth. It forces progress, and it forces you to evolve into a warrior, capable of facing life's greatest battles. Look at the strongest characters in anime and in life itself. They are not great because their lives were easy. They are great because they faced unimaginable suffering and didn't give up. Naruto was alone, hated, and ridiculed. Yet he used his pain to fuel his dream of becoming Hokage. Zoro from One Piece trained until his body bled and broke because he understood that pain was the path to strength. Even Eren Yeager's entire journey was born from the pain of loss. And that pain gave him a purpose so strong that nothing could stop him. These stories resonate with us because they mirror reality, no matter how fictional they seem. They hold the ultimate truth. Pain is the universal language of growth. The secret is not to avoid pain, but to embrace it with open arms. When you stop resisting, when you stop asking, why me, and start saying, try me, you take control of your destiny. The world is full of people who complain about their problems, who cry about their struggles, but very few who actually use those struggles as fuel. Pain is like fire, uncontrolled. It can burn you to ashes, but mastered, it can forge you into something indestructible. You must learn to direct it, to channel it into relentless focus and unstoppable action. Every time you feel like breaking, every time the weight feels too heavy, remember this. Pain is not there to stop you. It is there to reveal you. It is in those exact moments of unbearable suffering that your true character is exposed. Will you crumble under the pressure, or will you rise and show the world what you are made of? Greatness is never given freely. It is earned through sacrifice, and pain is the price you pay. There will be nights when you feel alone, when your dreams seem too far, when every step forward feels like a battle, and that is exactly when you must keep going, because pain does not last forever, but the strength it builds will echo through every victory you achieve. Understand this. Pain is temporary, but quitting is eternal. If you quit because of pain, you will spend the rest of your life haunted by the ghost of what could have been. But if you endure, if you push through the storm, you will rise with a power that no one can take away from you. Pain teaches you discipline. It teaches you to stay focused when everything inside you wants to give up. It teaches you to value your journey, your progress, and your growth. Without pain, victories mean nothing, because it is suffering that makes success taste sweet. Remember, every legend you admire was once someone who walked through hell and refused to stay there. They bled, they cried, They failed, but they kept moving forward. That is what separates the weak from the strong, the ordinary from the extraordinary. The weak run from pain and live a life of regret. The strong embrace pain and live a life of purpose. So the next time life tests you, do not hide. Stand tall, face it, then whisper to yourself, "This pain will not break me. It will build me." Because in the end, pain is not just part of the journey. Pain is the journey. And only those who understand its power will ever truly rise above the rest.